What's popping, guys? It's another week with your favorite duo,
Nema
and Kea.
And this is What's Hot. Starting us off is the sad news that businesswoman Lady Wanyoike is dead.
She was the founder and the principal of the Nairobi Institute of Business Studies, as well as the owner of the Mhiri Hotel. Netizens expressed their condolences to their family. Miss Wanyoike served as a mentor to many.
Condolences to the family and to the loved ones.
Mysterious.
Now, moving on to another story, Kenyan actress Mhiri gets robbed after opening her gaming hub, M-Zone. She took to social media to share how disappointed and sad she was. But all that effort went down the drain. Luckily for her, Kenyans took to social media, rallying together to raise money so that they can help her to get it back up. Big up, you guys.
Such a good man.
Maintain the energy.
Moving on, Vera Sidika is chasing a different relationship this time. Vera, through an Insta story, posted that she is looking for leads to new churches.
Oh my God! Wow!
Stating that, damn, it's been a while since she went to church. So, Emma, did you go to church yesterday?
Absolutely.
Wewe kama ukwenda kanisa, what are you doing? Because Vera Sidika is clearly setting her resolutions on the go.
Mungu mbele.
To more sad news, a 24-year-old woman was found dead at TRM Drive along Thika Road. The lady's body was found dismembered inside the B&B.
A 24-year-old Kenyan lady was killed and chopped into pieces in an Airbnb along TRM Drive at Thika Road. It is believed that a Nigerian man was behind the heinous crime. Detectives found the body of the lady with her head missing, while several parts of her body were stuffed in a nylon bag.
This case comes barely a week after the burial of Instagram model Scarlett Wahoo in similar circumstances. These femicide cases are really increasing. What's your take on this story?
On the same note, digital content creator Mhiri has called for urgent action against the rising cases of femicide in the country.
In a video, Mhiri stated that femicide should be declared a national disaster.
He also went further to actually suggest that the seats of the women rep should be abolished.
I think it's high time that we Kenyans acknowledged that there's actually a femicide problem in Kenya. It's only been a few days into the month, into the year actually, and there are already horrid cases of women getting killed. I follow this page on Instagram called Usikime. It's an organization run by a friend of mine, Mhiri, and there are already cases of young girls getting raped and molested, and it's crazy. The way people talk about these cases on social media, on Twitter especially, and I'm gonna be very specific and say men, the way they talk about these cases is very much victim blaming. I saw someone on Twitter say, and it's a man, that there is no amount of activism that can stop femicide, that it's up to women to put their safety first. And I think it's crazy. Women are most likely to be killed by those who are closest to them. And in most instances, especially in Kenya, that's actually the case. Femicide in Kenya has become so prevalent because violence against women has been accepted, justified, and tolerated. I can bet you, even in the comment section of this video, you're still gonna see those stupid men who are blaming women for getting killed. It's very unfortunate that in Kenya, women's murders are very much trivialized. And Kenyans have refused to see femicide for what it is. Every single time there's a murder case of a woman involving sex, relationship, money, or even a man, I can bet you that Kenyans, especially men, and I insist men on social media, men on Twitter, will make fun of her even in death, dehumanize her, and say she deserved it. My biggest question is, why has femicide not been declared a matter of national concern? Why? And I'm gonna be very controversial. I'm gonna have a controversial take here. I think the women representative docket in the government should be completely abolished. I haven't seen a single woman representative speak on this issue. None of them at all. And I know there will be fools in the comment section telling me, men get killed as well, why don't you talk about it? Advocating against the murders of women does not invalidate the existence of violence against men. I'm tired of seeing femicide cases, and it's always turned into a whole women should get their own money kind of narrative. Every single day we are seeing cases of wives being killed by their husbands, girlfriends being killed by their boyfriends, young girls being killed by their fathers, their uncles. When do we collectively, at what point do we collectively, as a country, agree that there's actually a problem and the problem is a femicide?
What's your take on this story? Because it's interesting enough, actually, Nema, that he is calling out the leaders from a masculine perspective. It's very, very okay because the women reps are supposed to be the first people to speak about these rising cases.
Absolutely. Let us hold our leaders accountable.
Speaking of leaders, a viral video circulated online where a young schoolgirl was spotted crossing a flimsy wooden bridge in Kisii.
Kenyans took their anger on the person recording the video, but Mwalimu Rachel emphasized that the leaders are the ones who should be held accountable. Moving on swiftly, Kenya's passport has climbed ranks. Moving from position 73 last year, Kenya is now ranked at position 67, tying with Malawi.
Kenya has climbed 6 positions in the global passport ranking, landing at position 67 in 2024 from 73 last year. This is according to London-based global citizenship and residence advisory firm Henley & Partners ranking, which tied Kenya and Malawi at the same position.
Passport holders of both countries can now travel to 76 nations visa-free.
Get traveling. Well, that's it from us today. I've been your host, Nema.
And I'm Kea.
And don't forget to keep it. What's hot?